The coal power industry employs about 170,000 people. That includes the 80,000 or less miners, the 50,000 railroad workers, and the 50,000 coal plant operators around the country. The solar power industry, this is the photovoltaic industry really, is now across the value chain employing more than that as of the end of last year. And as of the end of this year, we're projecting to be over 200,000 workers strong. This is an incredibly important part of my story, because if you forget about climate, if you forget about energy, if you forget about money, and you just think about the politics of jobs, 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 we win hands down. We are at, as you'll hear, less than 1% of electricity supplied in America. The coal industry is over 30% of electricity supplied. We employ more people than they do. That is why we will win. So my main takeaway, if there's anything you remember from this rave, from this crazy Californian guy, is jobs, jobs, jobs. That's what we create. The solar industry makes the electricity grid stronger. It saves families and businesses money on electricity cost, and it creates jobs. And anyone that tells you otherwise, send them to me. And the reason why, and why that will only become more so through time, is this curve. This is the story of my life. Since I was born, photovoltaic cells made of silicon have become cheaper with every doubling of volume. It's a pretty remarkable phenomenon. It's very similar to something that you in the Northwest here with Microsoft have ridden very well, as we have in California with the information revolution. It's akin to Moore's law, which is not really a law. It was something he wrote in the 1960s science journal that was, it is likely to continue. And that has been held true since 1954, when photovoltaic cells were invented at Bell Labs in New Jersey. Every doubling of volume, they have dropped in cost. And therefore, the thing they produce, called electricity, has become cheaper as well. Just as microprocessing has become so cheap that we now stick computers in phones and in glasses and in shoes, such that microprocessing is now basically ubiquitous and at no marginal cost to add to something, so too electricity is on that curve towards this abundance, where it will be ubiquitous and virtually of no marginal cost going forward. That is the trend which is basically undeniable in the photovoltaic history books.